Greetings, dear friends. Welcome back to our channel. We're here today to delve into a topic that touches the heart. A tale of personal tragedy under the glaring public spotlight. We'll unravel Prince Harry's poignant account of Meghan's miscarriage and the emotional toll inflicted by unrelenting media scrutiny. We hope that you'll journey with us through this moving narrative. If you haven't already, we kindly ask you to subscribe for more insightful discussions. Now, let's delve into the heart of our discussion today. The tale we are about to unfold revolves around Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. A woman of strength and character, Meghan Markle, an accomplished actress, humanitarian, and now a member of the British royal family, has been the subject of relentless media scrutiny from the moment she stepped into the limelight as Prince Harry's partner. Her marriage to Prince Harry, the charming and affable Duke of Sussex, brought her into a world of tradition, privilege and unfortunately unyielding public attention. The press, with its insatiable appetite for royal affairs, has followed their every move, their every word and their every decision, often with a harsh and critical eye. This constant scrutiny, while expected, has often crossed the line into invasion of personal space and dignity. Within this fiery crucible of public scrutiny, a deeply personal tragedy unfolded. In the midst of this media maelstrom, Meghan suffered a heart-wrenching miscarriage. A devastating loss, a heartache no person should endure, yet a reality for Meghan and Harry. The miscarriage was not just a physical ordeal, but an emotional catastrophe amplified by the ruthless scrutiny of their every move. Meghan, a woman under siege, faced an unfathomable personal tragedy while being the target of a relentless media assault. The Mail, with its incessant coverage, fueled an atmosphere of tension and anxiety that left Meghan in a state of constant distress. The stress, the sleepless nights, the unending scrutiny, all culminated in the tragic loss of their unborn child. It was a heartbreak that echoed in the silent halls of their home, a pain that was both deeply personal and shockingly public. The trauma was not just the loss of a child, but the loss of privacy, of dignity, and of peace. Meghan was not just a duchess, but also a woman, a wife and a mother, roles that were cruelly overshadowed by her public persona. The Mail's fixation on her every move, every word, every expression, stripped her of the sanctuary of personal grief. Her distress was not just the product of a personal tragedy, but was, in a significant way, exacerbated by the Mail's relentless pursuit of sensationalism. Meghan was not a character in a soap opera, but a woman grappling with a loss that was both profoundly personal and painfully public. The Mail's relentless coverage, its disregard for her emotional well-being, its insatiable appetite for scandal, all contributed to the emotional toll of her miscarriage. In the midst of her pain, Meghan was not afforded the respect, the privacy, the compassion that should be accorded to any person in her situation. Instead, her trauma was exploited, her grief was sensationalized, and her pain was paraded for public consumption. The relentless pursuit of sensationalism by the Mail had a devastating impact on Meghan. A woman, a mother, in the throes of a personal tragedy, was left to bear the unbearable, endure the unendurable, all under the harsh glare of the public eye. Prince Harry, deeply affected, shared his own account of these tragic events. A portrait of profound pain emerges as we delve into Harry's heartfelt testimony. The prince, a figure we've seen grow from a mischievous child to a dutiful soldier to a loving husband and father, now finds himself in an unfamiliar role, that of a protector who feels he has failed to shield his family from harm. Harry's words carry the weight of a man who has watched his wife, Meghan, tormented by the relentless, unyielding scrutiny of the Mail. The prince speaks of sleepless nights, of the strain that the constant barrage of criticism exerted on an already vulnerable Meghan. He speaks of the frustration of being trapped in a battle he didn't choose, yet was forced to fight. The tragedy of Meghan's miscarriage, he believes, was not merely a cruel twist of fate. It was, in his words, created by what they were trying to do to her. These words echo with a chilling indictment of the ruthless pursuit of sensationalism by the Mail, a pursuit that disregarded the human cost. Harry's testimony is not just a tale of personal suffering. It is a call to arms against the invasive scrutiny of public figures, a plea for decency and respect. It is a reminder that behind the glamour and the glitz, the royal family is made up of people with feelings, dreams and fears just like the rest of us. His words serve as a stark reminder of the immense responsibility we all bear as consumers of news. It is up to us to demand better, to choose empathy over scandal, to remember that public figures are human beings, not just headlines. Harry's words resonate with a deep sense of anguish, grappling with the realization that the miscarriage was created by what they were trying to do to her. In their private lives, Harry and Meghan mourned their loss under a spreading banyan tree. A symbol of strength and longevity in many cultures, the banyan tree served as a sanctuary where they could grieve away from the public eye. The tree's expansive canopy offered a semblance of comfort, as if nature itself was trying to provide a protective embrace. They laid their tiny, unborn child to rest, the heartbreak of their loss amplifying within the quietude of the surrounding greenery. A private ceremony, stripped of the pomp and grandeur usually associated with royal occasions. It was a moment of raw emotion, a moment where titles and status were insignificant, a moment that was simply about a couple grieving the loss of their child. Meghan's tears fell like raindrops, each one carrying a piece of her shattered heart. Her sobs echoed through the silence, a heartbreaking melody of despair and loss. Harry, standing by her side, struggled to keep his own sorrow at bay. His face, usually filled with a roguish charm, was etched with pain. He held Meghan close, their shared grief binding them together in an intimate moment of sorrow. The profound grief they endured was not just for their unborn child, but also for the stolen moments they would never experience. The first smile, the first words, the first steps. Milestones that would remain unfulfilled. Each tear shed was a silent testament to these lost dreams. Despite the heartache, there was a strength in their unity, a strength that said they would weather this storm together, a strength that spoke volumes about their love and commitment to each other, even in the face of such devastating loss. This poignant moment serves as a harrowing reminder of the immense harm inflicted by the relentless pursuit of sensationalism. It underlines the human cost, the very real and personal pain that is often overlooked in the quest for the next big headline. It's a sobering realization that behind the glamour of royalty, there are genuine human beings experiencing life's highs and lows. As we conclude our discussion today, we hope this story has stirred your empathy. We've explored the immense emotional toll inflicted on Meghan and Harry, their tragic loss under relentless media scrutiny. It's a stark reminder of the human cost of unbridled sensationalism. We must not forget that behind every headline, there are real people with real emotions. Thank you for joining us today. Please remember to subscribe, like and share. Until next time, take care.